All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Quando Rondo on Say Cheese TV talking about the time that he dropped his flag. All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Quando Rondo on Say Cheese TV talking about the time that he dropped his flag. But before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all subscribers. You guys already know nothing but love. But check this out. This video was sent to my Instagram at TheHaterWorld. So if you don't follow me, make sure you do so. Also hit us up on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook at TheHaterWorld. And hit up the website one time for your mind at www.thehaterworld.com. But check this out. We got a quick little announcement. Everybody been asking for the Bozo video, the full interview video, the full podcast, haters only podcast. It's already up. So by the time you're watching this video, go to the main page, go under the playlist for haters only, and you will find it there. Now it's not edited, it's the straight rough edition. So you're gonna catch and get all of it from the day that it was recorded. All right. Don't forget this Friday, April 7th, we have Misfit coming down to the studio. So make sure you guys tune in Friday, 6 p.m., April 7th. We do have a big name coming in this month, April. I'm not going to announce it yet, but it is probably one of the biggest names in Chicano rap. I don't even want to say Chicano rap. One of probably the biggest names in rap for the Hispanic community, right? So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. Also, Haters Only podcast tonight. So make sure you catch it at 6 p.m. So by the time you're watching this video, 6 p.m. today, Haters Only podcast. Sorry. What the fuck? 200 Boys podcast. So much shit going on. It's crazy. 200 Boys podcast today, 6 p.m. 200 Boys podcast. That's just going to be live. So me and Playboy 2 Harleys will be live. But other than that, let's get into this video of Quando Rondo dropping his flag. This happened, I think, last year, and now he's speaking up on it over on Say Cheese TV. So with no further ado, let's get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's get it.
So last year you was in a shooting in LA and you let the world know you dropped your flag.
Check this out, Sean Cotton. Salute to my boy Sean Cotton. He's doing big things, right? But this fool was not in a shooting. This fool was the victim of a shooting. There is a difference, okay? Being caught up in the shooting means both parties are going back and forth. But being the victim of a shooting is different. Let's get it.
Is that something, do you still feel that way? Is that something that you still stand on?
Man, I'm about to be 24 in the next 2 weeks, man.
Still a kid.
I want to live a long life out here. I don't want to be buying bars for nothing. I don't want to be on, like, just saying, like, man, there's so many indictments with this and that and this and that. I want to build houses. That's what I see me doing, like, because I got to get old one day. I see me doing real estate. I see me building an apartment complex and making the whole apartment complex, blue buildings, though. I can see.
Check this out. He said he wants to live a long life. Salute to that, because I think that's what the goal should be. You know, the thing is that he said he's 24. When you're young like that, you don't have expectations of living old because you in the streets. And I'm speaking for those that are outside, right? So he being 24, unless he's been gang banging since he was very, very, very young. I'm talking about 12, 13. He don't have a lot of time in the streets. Usually when you do get out of the streets and you listen, not everybody gets out the streets. Not everybody says, you know what, I need a boss up. Not everybody does that. There's people that are in the streets 50, 40, 60 till they die, right? But those that actually say, I'm done with, not done with the streets, but it's time for me to let the little homies take over and I'm gonna boss up, right? Usually that time frame comes around in your 30s, your early 30s to your mid 30s, okay? And I know a lot of you out there, a lot of you guys are out there that don't understand the gang life. probably will think that, oh man, you're an old ass man still gangbanging. But no, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that uh, most gangbangers that live their life as, gangsters outside from the age of 12, to 30, they do it all. Everything you can think about, they did it in that time span. Go to jail, go to prison, drugs, guns, women, fast life, whatever you call it, they've done it, right? So when they hit 30, they're just so fucking bored that, they say it's time to boss up. Let me get my shit together. Let me figure it out. And a lot of the homies that boss up, get it cracking. They either get into like construction, they built their own companies, they get it going, right? But there's a lot of percentage of the ones that don't. They get stuck on drugs. They go to prison for life. They don't have that second chance. Now I'm not saying that those ones that clean up are rankers or dropouts. I'm simply saying they let the little homies take over while they're able to just relax for a little bit. But keep in mind that when the hood calls, don't matter if you're 35 or 40, the hood calls. All right, let's go.
I love to have a lot of blue hundreds on me. I'm going to keep at least 60,000 blue hundreds on me.
There you go. That's what he said. He said he's going to get in an apartment complex and paint it blue. And now he's just going to keep blue hundreds. So which one is it? Did you put down the flag? If you did, why the fuck are you still talking about blue this, blue that? Because let's not forget, he was a CRIP. Was. WAS. So I don't understand why you're still talking about the life. See, that's the problem. That is the fucking problem. And listen, I'm not trying to revolve this channel around negativity, but it seems like negativity comes, and I'm with all that. But listen, you can't drop your flag and say you're no longer associated, but still be talking about the shit that belongs to the life that you left behind. And that's the problem with a lot of these channels out here. A lot of these YouTube channels out here that left the life behind and now are doing good things, but yet they're still speaking about the situations that they left behind. They're inputting on people that are still in the streets. They're inputting on people that still belong to their turf. They're inputting on people that still go back in and out of jail. They're inputting on people that are still related, G related, but yet they dropped their flag. So which one is it? Are you done? Or are you halfway in, halfway out? Or are you only doing it for convenience? And the fucked up thing about it is that they're actually brainwashing the people that are watching that believe these guys. Same shit with this guy right here. He just literally said he dropped his flag, but he wants to build an apartment complex that's blue, which means that he still got love for the life. So now you only want to do it for convenience. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You said, I'm my own man. I lay my flag down. I'm not NH. Y'all ain't gonna ride for a nigga for real. It's no sense of me being a part of this shit.
Listen, I made a video to that when that happened. I'm gonna put it up here, click on it. But simply what he said in that statement was that the homies ain't gonna ride for him. Listen, you should know that already. You should know that. Anybody that belongs to a gang should know that. Like, you're not priority to what the gang got going on. So if the gang got a bigger beef than what you got going on, the gang ain't gonna prioritize you. So put it to you this way. I'll put it to you this way. I once had a beef. I'll tell you a little quick story. I once moved out of town, right? And I went far as fuck. And I had a beef way in the fucking, butt fucked Egypt, right? And I started a beef over there. And I called some of my big dogs and I go, hey, my boy, check this out. I need some artillery because I got some heavy shit going on over here. You know what they told me? Who the fuck told you to go over there? Who the fuck told you to start your shit over there? We got a war going on over here. We can't send nobody over there. As a matter of fact, you need to come back over here because we got some big shit going on. And it didn't make sense to me at the time. So at the time, I was like, what? So you telling me that you going to let me die out here? But now it makes sense. Now it makes sense because it's like they had a big old war going on in the turf, right? And they're not gonna get the soldiers to go fight some war with me that was really started for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? When that's just like a brand new thing, and over here it's been going on for many, 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 many years, right? So it made sense. So then I created my own army in that city and took over the whole city. But that's a story for another day. But it goes back to saying this. The gang is not going to prioritize you over their bigger beefs. So Quando Rondo probably felt when his homie died, like, fuck that. The hood ain't got my back, then I'm out, right? But that comes with a whole lot of problems. So let's go.
About to focus on my family and the ones who really gonna drop a tear if I die. You said that after the shooting.
He's
Feel like
thinking
my
about what to
family gonna
say.
be smiling a long time, and ain't no tears gonna be dropping. I'm gonna be
So, are you saying you're no longer a gang member? Like you're no longer affiliated with any gang? That's what you're saying? I'm just trying to clarify what you stated in this post. Are you done with the street life and you just trying to be an artist and do real estate?
I'm protecting my community. I want to be a part of all revolution of part. I want to be a part of.
Shut the fuck up. He doesn't know what to say. He still wants to be part of the gang, or he is part of the gang, and want to take those words back, but doesn't want to look like a goofy. Let's go.
I'm protecting my community. I want to be a part of all revolution.
It's a yes or no question, sir. Yes or no.
It's positive. I'm trying to keep that in progress. I just, to protect my community and all positive revolution, to keep that in progress,
Again, sir. Yes or no. Is that a yes or is that a no?
I'm with keeping our community revolution in progress. Other than that, I just want to be legit. I want to build my own community. I want the buildings to be blue. Some gonna be yellow and green, you know that. But, I'm thinking about building an apartment complex.
That means he still is affiliated. So either the homies didn't let him out, right? Or they got something over his head where he can't leave. Or he's scared they're gonna smoke him, so he doesn't want to say it. But he's still affiliated, because if he wasn't, he'd say no. Or he's just afraid to retract that statement because it'll make him look like a goofy. Listen, I'm all for bettering your life. Hey, if one of my young homies walked up to me today and said, listen, my boy, I want to go build something with my family. I wouldn't tell him drop the flag. I wouldn't tell him run away. I'd be like, go do your thing, my boy. It's all good. We'll always be right here when you need some. I wouldn't encourage him to go ass backwards, right? There's ways to leave. There's ways to leave the life without looking like a lame, right? And to those that don't understand, would not understand. Those that got jobs and are civilians would not understand. There's a code people live by. It's just like, the military has a code. It's just like when you go to your job, they have a code. It's just like when you go to school, there's a code. Whatever the code is, whether it's the rules, whatever, it doesn't matter. You abide by it because you decide to be from it. You can't run from it. But people do. But like I said, I'm all for you bettering your life. That's not a problem. But there's people that come and use and reap the benefits of what other people have done. And that's when it becomes a problem, because it's like, wait, you came, you reaped the benefits of saying you're from here and here. You got protection, you got women, you got drugs, you got guns. And now that you're done, you're going to go like this. And that reminds you of a character that goes by the name of 6ix9ine. So listen, Quando Rondo, I salute him for being a man and leaving the shit behind, but I think he is mixed up. There's 33 seconds left. Let's see if he maybe got anything valuable to say.
You feel me? In one of these nice neighborhoods around here, And
that's real.
I wanna make sure
you don't see too many 23-year-old rappers talk like that. That's a real goal to have.
I want and when I built the blue apartments, I wanted to be, I want the whole community to have positive revolution, and I want them to keep that in
What the fuck is positive revolution? Listen, he said a bunch of nothing. They asked him a simple question: did you drop your flag? Yes or no? He didn't give an answer, so which means that he's still in the middle. Means he probably did not drop his flag, and there's probably reasons behind that. Listen, like I said, I'm all for you changing your life. Uh, there's no reason to be stuck in the mud when you don't have to. It is what it is. The only thing that bothers motherfuckers is that when you got people out there perpetrating, right? You got people out there halfway in, halfway out. You got people out there only talking about the life when it's convenient for them. That's the problem. It's like if you done, you done. Shut your fucking mouth, sip it up, and go talk about fucking Hollywood. Don't talk about the life that you no longer want to be a part of. But it is what it is. I'm nobody to tell nobody what to do. I can only speak on what we got going on here. Shout out to Quando Rondo. Because the truth be told is that 23, 24-year-olds that are out there trying to empower their community, there's not a lot of them. They're usually in that age bracket. They're trying to fuck shit up. So salute to everybody in the live chat. Nothing but love. Once again, 200 Boys, 6 p.m. tonight. The Bozo interview on Haters Only podcast is already out. And follow us on Twitch. We're trying to get Twitch cracking at TheHaterWorld. And hit us up on Instagram at TheHaterWorld. Other than that, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production, and we out.